Hey friends, it's Kay from KDigitalStudio. Today, as I'm sure you've guessed by the title, I'll be showing simple steps and habits you can make to improve your handwriting on the iPad. Writing on the iPad is a bit different than writing on paper, but once you get used to it, you'll be writing neatly in no time. I'll have everything I use in today's video linked down below, and if you enjoy it, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so first there are a few accessories you can purchase that will not only help you write a bit better on the iPad, but also more comfortably as well. So on my iPad, I have the Paper-like screen protector. As someone who has used and taken notes on the iPad for about 2 to 3 years now without a screen protector, I quite like the slip of just the iPad screen. I thought I wouldn't like having a matte screen protector kind of like the Paper-like, and I was just totally wrong. With the screen protector, there are no smudges, no fingerprints, or glare. And because the protector is matte and kind of a bit filmy, the pencil doesn't slip as much on the screen. It forces me to write a bit slower, which will help make your handwriting neater. I think it's worth it, and I really like it on my iPad. Another accessory I recommend is either a full silicone sleeve or a grip for your Apple Pencil. I love mine from UPPERCASE, which you can find on Amazon or on their website, and who is actually the sponsor of today's video. So thank you so much to UPPERCASE for supporting KDigitalStudio. With a nimble grip, you'll have to remove it to charge your Apple Pencil, but I find it gives me the most control and comfort when writing on the iPad. The nimble sleeve is great because you can still get that control and comfort, but without sacrificing the charging and double tap features of the Apple Pencil. I've been using these grips and sleeves for quite some time throughout all of my videos on YouTube, and it has truly made my life with the iPad and Apple Pencil so much more comfortable. As far as actually getting down to business and writing on the iPad, I recommend laying it down flat on the desk. The idea is to mimic writing on paper, and it's more ergonomic to have your wrists straight while you're writing. So I wouldn't recommend tilting your iPad to write on it. And it also won't be comfortable for long hours of note-taking, and it's just not great for the health of your wrist. Another thing I've come to realize while writing on the iPad is that for myself, I actually hold the Apple Pencil different from how I would hold a regular pen or pencil. I find that my actual handwriting is more true to how it is on paper if I actually change how I hold the Apple Pencil. So I'll be sure to include clips of that small difference in position. So I'd recommend maybe trying a different way of holding the Apple Pencil from how you would normally hold an actual pen or pencil. You may find that your handwriting is neater that way. Depending on what note-taking app you are using, there are a few other steps you can take to writing neatly. The first is to zoom in. If you're zoomed in, you have more control over your stroke versus if you're zoomed out. I always zoom in pretty far in whatever app I'm using to write in because I just find that helps with my strokes. Secondly, you can increase the size of the pen tip. I normally go with the 0.5 millimeter, which is a relatively small size in real life, but it's actually pretty thick in the GoodNotes 5 app. Again, I find that I have more control over my handwriting with a thicker pen tip, and with more control comes neater handwriting. The last step you can take in your note-taking app of choice is you can choose a monoline or ball pen. Regardless of the pressure you apply to your pencil, you'll get even strokes. And this helps your handwriting look a lot neater. You have more consistent strokes. I tend to have pretty even pressure throughout my handwriting, which makes it a bit difficult for me to do calligraphy and hand lettering, so I don't normally opt for the ball pen, but if you find that some of your strokes just look a little weird or a little out of place, I recommend switching to the monoline style. The last tip I'll leave you with is a bit painful, but practice. There are tons of free lettering guides online to practice your penmanship, and it is possible to improve your handwriting just like it's possible to learn calligraphy and hand lettering. But again, that will come with practice. You can practice in your note-taking app using graph paper, kind of like in GoodNotes, that's what I like to use. Or if you have Procreate, you can practice with the drawing guidelines toggled on and then the monoline brush in the calligraphy section. I hope you find some value in this video. If you like my handwriting and want to use it as a font, I'll have that linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!